An interesting episode when you get to see Michael in a situation where he has to use his wits, when he is accosted and not having KITT at his side. I enjoyed the idea of Bonnie being brainwashed through drugging from the head member of the Helios Society, of which said society is comprised of members of genius levels of intelligence. Devon had hoped that he would be admitted to the group as well, but is made to settle with honorary membership, which I'm sure did wonders for his ego that day. It later becomes clear that Bonnie's admission to the group was just a means of being able to acquire KITT, so they're able to pull off the crime of the century by stealing gold so that they're able to build an underground city so they're able to survive the impending apocalypse. I think Michael said it for me. You're insane. That to me was just straight up delusional on Graham's part, as I haven't heard anything so ludicrous, even by 80s standards. Aspects I found hard to swallow was how Michael talking to KITT would override his reprogramming from Bonnie in not to kill him would get through. Granted, KITT's primary function is the preservation of human life, and that's how he was unable to make the kill. But the fact it was just Michael talking to him that did that was laughable. Same thing with him getting through to Bonnie. I don't think the word of reason is enough to get through to someone who is under the influence. This episode also shows the first time KITT uses the blood analyzer function. And it's worth noting that the ejector seat scene is reused in Season 2's Knight in Shining Armor, and the ski mode segment is reused in Season 3 in a Season 3 favourite, Knight in Disgrace. And clips from several episodes are viewed by the Helios members such as Night of the Phoenix, Deadly Maneuvers, Good Day at White Rock, The Final Verdict, and Hearts of Stone. Patricia nailed this performance as a brainwashed Bonnie believing what she was doing was right. David is awesome as always. Really enjoyed Edward's performance with how he tried to contain his disdain for not being accepted to the society. Theodore Beichel really surprised me as Graham DeVille. You know someone is truly crazy when they believe that their deluded plan is the right thing to do, no matter how screwed up people point it out to them. Lynn Topping as Charlene Hanover might as well have been a background character, as she didn't really contribute a lot other than telling Michael what DeVille had been doing. And this is amusing. And Helios, the Greek sun god, the god of brilliance, rode to his palace in a chariot of gold. Kind of like a Rolls Royce, right? I fail to see the logic in that statement. This right here is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You're insane. Graham, rubbing the bridge between his eyes. No, not insane. Advanced intelligence. And who better to survive than the most intelligent people on the earth? As for the score, Don Peak is on form as ever. Discrepancies! Oh boy. Continuity. And as ever, the wonderful people from imdb.com pointed this out, so thank you for the information. When the bad guys are unloading KITT from the flatbed and deactivating the museum's alarms and locks, the weather repeatedly alternates from raining to clear and back again. Oh dear. When Michael is serving breakfast to Bonnie and KITT, there is a close-up of the communicator. The time shows as 2:26:04 and progresses to 2:26:06 and then reverses back to 2:26:04. Obvious stunt double for Michael during a fight scene. When Michael is testing Jim Litton's vital signs inside KITT, you can see that KITT's tailgate is not fully closed. That's worrying. Overall, this was an okay episode which gave some much necessary character development for Bonnie. But the aspects I didn't find believable was Michael just talking to KITT would somehow get through to him after being reprogrammed by a brainwashed Bonnie. Funny how this didn't work in Season 4's Killer KITT. I can't be the only one thinking this. It was a good payoff, but there are some aspects that have not aged well. Until next time, good night from the night.